Hey team, Coach Brian here, and I'm here with Coach Charisse, and this movement breakdown has been a fan favorite in classes lately, but we want to take this thing, really dissect it a little bit so we're doing it the most effective way possible. It is the Rower Ab Rollout, and this has major benefits, a lot of core isolation work, isometric work, when doing it right. So there's a lot of things we want to make sure we're taking care of. Definitely our shoulders, our lower back, engaging those glutes to engage the core so we're doing it right. So we're going to go through a couple different steps, how to get set up, how to progress, and most importantly, how to do it safely. So the first thing that we're going to do is we'll start off to the side. So with anything else, the first thing that we focus on is a strong base movement. If our base is strong, we've got a good strong foundation. Now, level one, what we want to focus on is having those forearms on the seat. Now what this does is it increases your surface area of control. So now it's not only that, it's closer to her midline as well. So she's got more control of this seat if it's there than if it's just in her hands. So she's on her knees, so she's got a strong base there. This is a common mistake. I'm going to show you the mistake first before we go through it, is just moving her arms and not moving her hips. So this may be something that you've felt before. If she just does this, it's more of a extended child's pose, just kind of stretching out in this position. What we want to focus on is making sure that her hips are moving with this. So she brings her hips down and then back. So we don't just want to reach with those arms and not bring the hips with it. That's where we're going to be really feeling this in our abs and our core. We get that stretch, we pull in using those lats and then in. That's the first movement. Now, the second level progression, she would just put her hands on. So now it's a little bit more unstable because she's farther away from her body. She does the reach, so she needs more control, mainly in her shoulders on this one. So if you feel like your shoulders are a little bit weaker, this might be tougher for you. You may have strong enough abs, but if you're feeling anything with your shoulders, I don't suggest doing this one. I suggest doing the first move. First move, you're still gonna feel in your core just as much. Second move just adds a little bit more shoulder stabilization onto this one. Notice the same thing. She brings her hips all the way down with this movement and back. Now, once we feel really comfortable, we're in control of the movement pattern, we've earned the right to progress, then we make it a little bit tougher. Smaller base of support now that she's gonna be on her feet, and we first start up even closer. So her feet are nice and wide. What she's gonna do is start in the middle of the rower. She's gonna come out, have a checkpoint that she can just tap. She taps it and brings it back in. Now notice in this situation, she's not moving those hips at all because now she's in an elevated position. As she feels more comfortable, gets the movement more dialed in, all she would do is just come back farther and farther, and you don't have to go far in this one, and reach those abs all the way out. Now when you're in a position like this, you do not want to bring your hips down with it. You are just extending your arms out and bringing back in. One more, just for video's sake. Perfect. Hold that and back in. Take a rest. Good. They're giving you a round of applause right now too. That's a full ab circuit. Should about that 2 minutes on this one. So again, everything is earned the right to progress. Don't just rush into this one. It's on a track, so you'll be safe side to side. But again, listen to your body. Do it right. If it needs to be a little bit lighter to start off with, but most important with this drill and all drills, focus on doing it safely.